Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about Proviron. As per my usual disclaimer, please remember I have no medical training. I am not a chemist. I am not a doctor, nor do I pretend to be one. I do not encourage the use of any substances, legal or illegal, in this video strictly for educational and entertainment purposes only. As I always say, if you're in the US, or any other country that has similar laws to the U.S., you cannot use most of the things I talk about. So just enjoy the video if you want to keep watching. And this would mainly apply to, I guess, people where it's legal and they can actually talk to their doctor about it. Now, obviously, some of these things you can actually talk to your doctor about, like this one today actually has to do with people who are on testosterone replacement therapy. So Proviron is a DHT-derived steroid. It is typically available in oral form. I've literally never seen it or heard of it in any other form. It's weak on its own, like very weak, but it has a strong ability to lower sex hormone binding globulin, or SHBG for short. The half-life is considered to be about 12 to 13 hours in young men, but other factors impact this greatly, like what other medications are you on, your age, your gender, your weight, so many different things. I mean, even your body's natural propensity just to metabolize certain drugs. It is legal via prescription for people who have high SHBGs naturally, or when they're on testosterone replacement therapy, need a way to lower their SHBG, and is not for personal use. SHBG can be too high in some men, making it a useful adjunct to testosterone replacement therapy. And sex hormone binding globulin is exactly what it sounds like. It is a thing that attaches to your sex hormones and basically deactivates them. Now, we have this in our system so that if we have an imbalance in our body, sex hormone binding globulin binds to whatever sex hormone is being over-released, or we just happen to have too much of it at that one given point, and that way our body can adapt and doesn't have any problems. Bodybuilders thought that sex hormone have this idea that sex hormone binding globulin is bad in and of itself. Most of our natural processes have reasoning behind them. Sex hormone binding globulin is one of those things. You don't want to eliminate it. A lot of bodybuilders think you do. You do not. It is very important for normal bodily function. It has the typical side effects. So they are... some side effects include, but are not limited to, acne, hair loss, body hair growth, female masculinization, increased bad cholesterol, decreased good cholesterol, neuro and cardiotoxicity due to lack of estrogen, liver toxicity, jaundice, prostate enlargement, crashed endogenous hormone production. So one note that is actually pretty interesting to think about is Sarms actually have the same SHBG lowering effect. And we think that it might be because the SHB can't actually bind to these substances, and therefore your body detects that it has too much free-flowing SHBG and then stops producing as much of it, or I guess releasing as much of it. But I don't know that to be the case. I just have seen that people who are on SARMs in their blood work tend to have really low SHBGs. So people suspect that if you went on a low dose of SARMs while on testosterone replacement therapy that is not liver toxic, when eventually SARMs are approved for human use, it could actually have potential benefits of keeping your SHBG down, because too high of SHBG is also a problem. You want it to be within a healthy threshold, just like a normal person would. Like I said, some HBG is normal and healthy to regulate how your body functions, but too much is dangerous and too little can be dangerous as well. So that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember to keep those shoulders back and down when you lift, and I will see you all in the next one.